I'm Laura, the Mystical Healer.
Hello,
Welcome to
hello,
this
hello,
pick a card
hello.
reading. We have 3 groups here for you to choose from. Pile 1 on the left through to pile 3 on the right. Pile 1 has the bicycle, pile 2 has the clock, and pile 3 has the keys. So take a moment to pick your pile. I'll leave the timestamps in the description box along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like to make a private booking with me, you can do so on my website, which is listed below as well. With that being said, I hope you enjoy your reading.
Hello, group 1. If you chose this little bicycle here, then this is your reading. So I feel the energy of this reading is like a change of energy, changing directions or changing things up at the moment for you. So we will see what's up for group 1. What is unfolding here for group 1? Okay. What is group 1 currently moving through? So, firstly, we've got out the Three of Swords here. So, what I'm getting here with this one is that you guys are moving through something big in your lives at the moment, and it's like you're healing from something. And we've also got the Five of Cups coming out here. So there's some kind of, like, at the moment, it's like you're feeling left out in some way. You're trying to move through something. You're trying to heal from something. And you're feeling, it's something about it's making you feel a bit down here. What else do we need to know here? Okay, so we've got the Hierophant as well coming out. So with the Hierophant coming out here, I'm getting that you've got to go through a process here of self-discovery and self-learning. And with the Three of Swords, it's like you've come from a place where there's a sense of unfulfillment, or there's something that you've had to walk away from with the Three of Swords. You've walked away from something that wasn't fulfilling you anymore, something that wasn't bringing you joy or happiness. I'm getting a sense that it was something that, I'm hearing tricked, but it's like the whole thing was a lie, is what I'm hearing. And it may not have started out as like a flat out lie. This is quite, that this message here could be quite specific for some of you out there. It's like, yeah, it's like you went into a situation and it's like some other people were involved, or it was like kind of like a group setup, or yeah, like things were planned without your knowledge. So you didn't know what you were getting into. You weren't quite invested in it the way other people were. Yeah. It's like part of you didn't choose that because other people were involved, and plans were made, or ideas were formed without your knowledge. And now you've stepped away from that. You've stepped away from that, and you're healing from it. But it's like it's a process here, and you've had to come away from it and sit in this space of feeling abandoned or just isolated. Yeah. And it's not like other people have intentionally abandoned you. I feel like it's just the situation that's leaving you feeling a bit left out, or, you know, not important, not cared for, that type of feeling. Um, with the Hierophant coming into it, I do feel like all of this, all of these experiences, all of these feelings are all a part of the process, the self learning journey. You know, you're really discovering a lot about the way you feel. It may be because of the past there was a lot of choice taken away from you, or, you know, you didn't really feel it because it wasn't instigated by you. You were not the one who started out these ideas or feelings. So, yeah, it's like it's kind of been orchestrated for you, but not, it wasn't any of your doing or initiation in the first place. So there's like a sense of, there was always a sense of detachment. There was always a sense of, you know, not feeling enough, or not having enough emotion, or not enough of your needs met. I feel like perhaps for some of you, like some of your needs were met, but then not all of them were being met. And because it wasn't even your choice in the beginning, it's like it's not even going to be met. It's not ever going to be met. Because it's not true to you at all. And that's what you're learning now, like what is really true to you. And you've got this opportunity now, because you've stepped away from this place that, you know, you were not feeling good in. You were not feeling loved in this place, and you've stepped away from that. And, you know, you're really trying to learn how to give yourself love, how to see yourself as worthy enough to now be open to receiving love. There's definitely a certain sense of detachment here as well with the Five of Cups. There's like a detachment to your emotions now. It's like going to be a really hard process for you to open up to someone new, or to new situations, to the new life ahead, to the new way forward, because yeah, you've got to be able to come from like a really worthy place, and, you know, you have all these needs and desires, and you're worthy to be able to obtain them, and you have the opportunity to be able to obtain them now. And there's certain walls up. We have the Seven of Wands here as well, so there are certain walls up around you, and it's a way of like protecting yourself. Yeah, I guess you're wanting to really explore things without opening up your heart too much, or opening up your emotions too much to people. So you do have like this feels very much like it could be a love or relationship reading here. So, but it could also just be about yourself and your world and your friendships, or, you know, people in your world. But it does feel a lot like you do have your walls up with people around you, and you want to sort of defend your feelings and your emotions. And yeah, you want to go on this new journey, and you want to explore your relationships, or, you know, explore your connections with people. You want to be able to do that, but you want to be able to do it from a bit of a detached place. Yeah, I feel like you're just, like, part of you wants to be able to let those walls down and, like, be more vulnerable and be able to open up more. Part of you know that you're holding back and you want to be able to dive into things more. But at the moment, things are just like a little bit overwhelming for you, so you do have like your defenses up. So what is the challenge here? Okay. So we have the Emperor and the Six of Cups coming out here. So what I'm feeling here is like just loosening up the reins a little bit here. Yeah. Shifting away your focus a little bit. You know, your walls are up. You're not wanting to let emotion in. So, you know, you're trying to, and it's probably coming across to other people as like kind of cold or distant, or it's like taking the lead in one way but then stepping back and holding back in other ways. So with this Six of Cups, it's like you've got to lighten things up a bit. You've got to keep things light-hearted. You've really got to go back to basics. I'm hearing, like, go back to the foundations, go back to the start almost. Like, don't get too serious about things. Yeah, try not to be too serious or overthink things here. Come from a more playful and friendly angle. Have fun with things. Have fun in this new chapter of your life while you're in a good place. Like, you're healing. You've healed a lot. And, you know what you want now moving forward. You're aware of what your needs are. Yeah. We also have the Queen of Swords coming out here. So I do feel like there is a little bit of holding your tongue, or yeah, like I'm getting cold-hearted, and it's not like an intentionally being cold-hearted. It's just because those walls are up, and like you're trying to have. I see you trying to have fun and like playful and friendly, cheeky with it, and like, trying to have like good banter with people, or create a joke, or do what you can to lighten the mood or make things funny. But there is this certain sense of also, yeah, not opening up, not saying certain things, or shutting certain emotions down, or shutting certain conversations down because you're not comfortable or ready to talk about things. You're not, yeah, it's like you're not quite ready. You're not in the right place. You're not in the right place to open up and be vulnerable. We also have the Justice card coming out here. So I do feel like, yeah, you're not ready. It's not the right time just yet. Like, things are still coming into balance for you. Like, there's been a lot for you to work through with this pain or this challenge or this struggle and these emotions. So yeah, there's a lot for you to process and work through that you're dealing with. So it's just going to take some time for things to come right, to come back into alignment for you, and so you're able to, live authentically and true to your heart as well. Okay, so I just checked the bottom of the deck here as well, and we have the Eight of Wands here. So what I'm getting with this one is that things will happen, and when things do happen, they will come in quickly for you, but it's like you've still got to let go of the control of it, and just when things are in alignment and when the timing is right, these things will come in and these changes will start happening, and these new news will come in or new offers will come in. Yeah, things will be put on the table for you. It is a matter of time. Okay, so we will get your oracle cards here. Now we have eternal youth, energy, newness, and vitality. So the blessing: you are about to be rejuvenated and filled with energy and potential. You will look and feel very well, and your health will be vital. You will be very attractive, and people will be drawn to your youthful, free spirit and optimism. Curse: tired, feeling old and worn, feeling devalued by a society which reveres youthful appearances, wondering where your youth has gone, regrets about your younger years, depleted energy. Explore the blessings of the body and mind. It is time to discover what your body can do and to instigate a transformation. It is time to give in to what you love and to make it a larger part of your life. It is time to eat well, drink deeply of water, and connect with new people. It is time to love being alive. For that drinking deep from the cup of life is the true fountain of youth. There you go. Exciting times ahead for you, Group 1. And we also have this card here, Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. And I do feel like this reading really has an undertone of really shifting your energy and doing what you can every day just to get yourself back on the right track, raise your energy, raise your vibration. Okay, I'll read the message from the book. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat, which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected with this systematic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and to find a way to dance along with the beat of life. Okay, that is everything I have for you, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I look forward to seeing you in another one. Bye. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this little clock here, then this is your reading. So maybe you feel like at the moment you're waiting for something, you're, waiting for things to change, waiting for something to come in for you. And, you may be just wondering about when things are going to happen for you. Alright, let's see what is going on here. What is unfolding here for my Group 2? Okay. What is the situation? What is going on here for Group 2? Okay, so the first card to come out here was the Eight of Wands. So what I'm getting here is, like, yeah, it's like related to the clock here. You're waiting for these things to come in, these changes to come in for you. And it's almost an energy of like, oh, why isn't it happening yet? Or it's like taking so long. Or yeah, it's just like a waiting energy of like, things are not happening yet. It's not changing for me yet. Like, what is this? Why am I stuck in this energy? And nothing good is coming in. So it's like, yeah, you're wanting things to change. And there's an energy of like sort of wanting to know how long it's going to take, or like the timing of things, and it's taking a while, or you want it to happen quicker, you want it to happen faster. We also have the Five of Swords coming in here. So this could definitely be relating to some tension in relationships. So whether it's like friendships or love interests or current partners, or if you're dating in the dating world, yeah, however this resonates for you, it's like there's some kind of tension here. And that's like maybe where this kind of like anxious waiting energy is coming in. It's like because you're not sure about what this is. Like perhaps for some of you, you've walked away from an old relationship and now you're walking into a new one. Or perhaps you've walked away from old friendships groups and you're making new friends, or you're searching for new connections and trying to reach out to people. So yeah, there's a definite sense of like you're walking away from things of the past and you're walking into things of the future, and you've got these like hopes and aspirations and dreams that you are wanting. So that's where this Eight of Wands is coming in. You're waiting for good things to happen. You're waiting for good news and progress with your way forward with people. So whether that's in your love life or dating or in friendships, or whatever comes to mind when you think of this situation or person here, you're walking into something new. You're starting a new journey, a new adventure here. And we also have the Chariot and the Lovers card coming out here as well. So I do feel like with the Chariot here, things did start off really quick, or perhaps in that change over time, in that transitionary time where you've walked away from the past and you're going into the future. Maybe things did happen really quickly. Maybe for a period of time things were really, really developing and progressing really fast. With the Lovers card coming in as well, it's like maybe you made these new connections really quickly, and like there was a period of time where you were getting to know each other, and it's like super fun, and you know, you're spending a lot of time together because it's all new and you've got lots of things you want to talk about, and there's like you're finding out so much about each other, so many conversations are happening, and you know, you're having so much fun and laughter. um so and yeah, it's like you were really enjoying that spontaneous time, and you know, it was very exciting for you because it's not something you've ever had before. I feel like in the past you haven't had like this kind of energy or spark or connection with people. So you've made these new connections, and it's so like exciting to you that like your energy is so vibrant that you're just like racing ahead, and you're just excited to like see where it goes and what's ahead, what's around the next corner, you know. But it's like almost too excited. It needs to just calm it back down a bit, I feel here. So, you know, don't get ahead of your feelings, or don't get ahead of time. I'm hearing like let things just happen naturally, and let things naturally play the course, run its course. You know, especially if you're waiting, if you're going through this transitionary period where like you're walking away from the past, and there may be still things that you're healing from in the past. There may be things that you're still attached to from the past that you're working through, and certain emotions that you're working through. So, you know, as much as things may have felt really good in the start, in the beginning, and things took off, and you know, the energy was so vibrant and exciting, it doesn't mean that, you know, that energy is gone just because things aren't happening at that pace anymore. You know, all connections take time to naturally progress. You know, people take time to get to know. You can't get to know someone really truly in a quick amount of time. It takes a longer amount of dedication, and you know, you've got to create a safe, comfortable environment to be able to open up to people and be vulnerable enough with people. So yeah, it just takes a longer time to form that safe environment where you can be comfortable to open up and express how you feel. So yeah, there's a lot to do with the feelings here with the Lovers card coming out. Uh, there was definitely a strong connection, you know, whether it's platonic or, you know, friendship or romantic or intimate, whatever type of connection it is for you. It was energetic, and you know, there was a spark, and even if it was just like a best friend, you know, it was something you've never experienced before. You know, you've never had this kind of closeness with a person in like a friend way, or in a romantic way, or in an intimate way. You've never had that closeness before. So of course it was super exciting at the beginning. Like, I definitely feel for some of you, you may have really met someone that you really like, and it's like that energy of like just falling head over heels, and almost being a bit too stupid in love or crazy in love, you know, that you're like falling over yourself for this person. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of passion, and like there's a definite strong connection there. I feel like no matter how long it takes, or no matter sort of what steps progress from here on in, there is there was that automatic chemistry between you guys. So that's not going to go away. So you're always going to have that. It's definitely something special. Okay. Let's see. Let's ask what may be the challenge here? Okay, so the challenge. Alright, so the challenge here I'm feeling is not to compare. Yeah, not to compare this relationship or this connection to any of your previous experiences. And I feel like there really needs to be a breaking down of your walls here. I feel like, Five of Wands, you've got rivalry, you've got challenge, but I feel like this is a lot of inner kind of conflict. Like, I feel like you're kind of making these challenges for yourself and it's not needed. So maybe there's like competition or envy or jealousy in some sense involved, and it's like you've got to strip that back because what you have is special and there's no need to sort of like compete or want to do better than someone else. Like, you've just got to remember who you are and that you have a very special connection with this person. I just get a sip. Yeah. I do feel like you've just got to enjoy the moment. Remember that you have something special and let down any of those self criticisms as well, because any of the competition or jealousy or rivalry or envy comes from a place of wanting to compete with others, or comparing yourself with others and not believing that you're worthy or good enough. So you've got to just remove all of that. You've got to let all of that go and just take it for what it is. Take it for how you feel, and the rest will just unfold. Okay, and we do also have the World coming out here, so I do feel like, yeah, it's just about letting things naturally unfold. There's certain things that need to close out here with what you've walked away from and what you're walking into. There's just a lot of life stuff that has to happen. Yeah, I'm just like seeing just like crossing your T's and dotting your I's, whatever that saying is, just like making sure you have things crossed off your to-do list. Like, you've got work stuff to sort out, you've got house stuff to sort out, you've got finance stuff to sort out, you've got children stuff to sort out, you've got day-to-day life to sort out. You've got to take care of all that stuff, and as all that stuff happens, like, everything from the past will get closed off, and then you'll be able to fully immerse yourself in this new journey and these new connections. And yeah, your new way forward on whatever adventure it is that you're going on next, and these connections that you're moving forward with next. Because I do feel like there is forward movement here. There is, a long-term thing. There is going to be continuous love in this relationship. Okay. And you are very special to this person as well. I feel like you need to hear that. Like, this person definitely values you, even though they've just, you know, they've got a lot of life stuff to sort out. They do value you, and you know, this, the spark is still there, and like things will progress as they are meant to at the right time, in the right place. Okay, so what does group 2 need to focus on here? Alright, so 10 of Swords. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords coming, 10 of Wands, sorry, 10 of Wands coming out here. So I do feel like you really just need to let go of this extra baggage here. Like, there is, with the Chariot, there is sort of like this energy of wanting to push things along, and that's like kind of a forceful energy, like wanting to push things along when they're not ready, when it's not natural yet. You know, it's not the right timing for it yet. So we're just waiting for things to fall into place, you know. So we've got to just let go of any of the heaviness. Yeah. I'm just hearing there's no need to carry any of that. So let go of the emotional baggage, you know, the mental baggage. Like, don't overthink it. You know what you feel in your heart, so don't let any of those overthinking thoughts get to you and let you down and bring you down. Don't get stuck in that like vacuum suction of letting it bring you all back down to a bad place, because you are supported, you are held, you are loved, and things will come together. Like, you will have this supportive environment that you are wanting to create. I feel like you've been wanting this for a very long time, and you've been working up to it all for a very long time, and it will happen for you. You will have this comfort. You will have this comforting connection around you. Yeah, and you know, whatever tension or stress or worries you have at the moment will melt away. In time, it will all melt away, and you will feel able to be vulnerable and feel emotions and feel all the feels again, and feel all the love. Like, you have a lot of love to share. I feel like you're really pouring your love into your connections, and you know, it's just so exciting, and you have so much energy that you want to shower people with, and you're just wanting those right people that vibe with you to be able to, you know, soak all that goodness up and really appreciate your vibrance and your energy, because you don't want to have to strip back that energy anymore. You want to find your people that you can just shine as bright as possible with, and they just watch you shine, or they jump in that spotlight with you and celebrate it with you. And you're going to find that you are creating that. It is happening for you. It's all happening around you. Okay, I also just asked, what do you not see coming? What is next here? We have the Four of Wands coming out here. So, you know, as much as you feel like maybe good things are not coming or not happening right now, they definitely are. Like, you will have reason to celebrate. Like, you will come together, and you'll be in a really good place, and you'll be feeling really happy with these people or person. So, you know, definitely a lot of good times ahead and happy memories to make with these people as well. Alright, I'll get some oracle messages here for you as well. So we have free will, sovereignty, independence, and free spirit. So I'll read the blessing. You know now that to do something against the free will of another, to withhold or to connive, to take from another what they need to make a full decision, is a kind of sin. And when one steals this right from another, a bond is developed between the two. Perhaps not immediately, but a reckoning will be made, and a debt will be paid. You are considering how to best respect this right, while achieving what it is you wish for in this lifetime. Simply respect this law, and all that comes to you will bring great blessings. Curse the negativity that is created when there is deliberate and thought out interference with the free will of another is not to be taken lightly, and of this we say, be prepared for the link that comes, and the day the cord of energy will suddenly tug at you. Do as you will, as the wise sages say, but harm ye none. Something will be taken, but do it for selfish reasons, for the delight in thwarting another's will, manipulate and deceive, and it will haunt you as surely as any gal in a decaying corpse yard. Do not allow this taint to become yours. Remind yourself of your own dreams and desires, of the purpose that has asked to be expressed through you. Activate your ability to say yes and no without guilt, without fear. It is safe and easy for you to express and act upon your free will. Okay, and you also have this one here. In a temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time to each day to listen. Your soul is yearning. Sorry. Sip. I've had a bit of a sore throat last week, so it's alright, we're getting through it. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, and so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are, and that the time spent in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May life be one big moving prayer. There you go. So that is everything I have for you, Group 2. I hope you've enjoyed that reading, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose these little set of keys, then this is your reading there. So I feel like with this one at the moment, it's like you're trying to unlock something new. It's like you're going into something a bit different, a bit new for you, and you're trying to like figure out the secret or unlock the hidden secrets to how to handle it and how to move through it. Okay, so let's see what comes out here. What is unfolding here for our group 3? Okay. We have the 7 of Swords here along with the Empress. So 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're going through a situation that's a bit different. It's a bit new to you. So, and it's coming up with some challenges that you may not have expected, or yeah, just some challenges that you've never sort of had to deal with or face before. And you're with the 7 of Swords. I feel like you're really trying to work out how to tackle it. You know, gathering your tools of the trade. I feel like you're very good at picking up on the vibes of other people here with the 7 of Swords. So I feel like you're very switched on. So you notice people's behaviors. You notice what people are thinking. You notice if like people's actions are different to their words. You know? You notice the way people behave and if it's different to what they say. Yeah, you're very switched on with people. So I feel like a lot of you will be very spiritual people, like very much into using your intuition, able to, you know, pick up on the energy, you know, very empathic people, picking up on how other people feel as well. So, you know, there's really no getting past you. There's really no sort of flying under the radar or getting things past you in a sneaky or tricky way. Like, and if you are trying to sort of, if you are dealing with people that are trying to detach or, you know, only say certain things and keep the rest under wraps, you're very onto it. And I feel like things don't really need to be said for you to know what's up, you know what they're all about. And with this Empress here is, I really feel like you're going through a huge glow up or a huge transformation at the moment as well. Like, I'm getting like real boss babe vibes, like boss bitch. You got it. You're like ultimate baddie, knows what she wants, and she's ready to make it all happen. There's definitely a vibe of like, we know this is like something different for you, a new journey, a new adventure. But it's something about it is like you're a whole new person now. You've got some new sense of confidence or new sense of freedom. Maybe you've changed your body. Maybe you've changed certain things about your appearance or just your lifestyle, and you're just feeling really good in yourself, or you know, just personally or spiritually you're feeling really good about yourself as well. So like, or maybe just like your mental health is a lot better and you're ready to tackle the next adventure in your life, you know. There's a lot of self growth here, and it's like you're ready to really embrace who you are as well. And people see that and they love that about you. You will find your people that really love your energy. And it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. Like maybe you're feeling like this energy is going unnoticed and is not appreciated just yet. But I do feel like that will change. Okay, so We've got the oracle cards here. Nightmare, psychic protection, shield, and bad dream. So I do feel like there is something that is a challenge here that is perhaps keeping you up at night, stressing you out, and that you're needing to call back your energy a little bit. Like, you've got a lot of energy and you're putting a lot of your energy out there, and people are noticing and appreciating it, but there's still a part of you that needs to call back your energy, call back your own personal power. Perhaps you're giving away too much of your power to other people, and you shouldn't, because you're above that and you're prepared to deal. You've got your tools. So I do feel like a lot of this is spiritual practices need to be implemented here and like really utilized here on a more regular or consistent basis for you, because you definitely have the tools you need to overcome this. And make sure that you're putting your energy into the right places. Yeah, I feel like you are manifesting something here, but you've got to make sure that your energy continues to be poured into the right places. There has to be a little bit of a shift here. Yeah, like a little bit of a shift in energy to be in your power. And love yourself, but also put the love out there to others. And a lot of it's just to do with, the meditation, those mindfulness activities, your grounding practices, your protection practices. Protection is a big one here. And also, cleansing away any energy, stepping back into your own power, and rising above some of this stuff. Like, where your energy is not being appreciated, so rise above it. Like, do what you can to rise above it, to get yourself feeling back up there and better about everything. And you know how to do that. So yeah, it's just about that dedication and focusing in on those things that you need to do. And whether it's spiritual practices or not, or just like daily practices, like making sure you're eating well, making sure you're going outside, taking a walk, making sure you're doing your exercise, those day-to-day things, like even just making sure you get up and have a shower and brush your hair, those things. Make sure you do those things to take care of yourself right now. Because I do feel like there is a certain like stress level here of like losing sleep, but your spiritual practices are going to really help you back out of this here. Yeah. You're finding a soul, I'm hearing. Like, we've got soul revival here, so I really feel like this is a real refreshing time for your soul, and almost like retrieving parts of you that you've always had all along. There's definitely a sense of, yeah, deep soul searching deep within yourself and finding the parts of yourself that have always been there. And you're now just bringing them up to the surface and allowing them to come into fruition and grow and expand how they've always needed to. Okay, so it's like what the challenge is. So what do we need to focus on here? What is going to help here? What do we need? King of Swords. So I'm hearing like loosening up what you need to say, or perhaps you don't need to speak straight away or be so rash to speak, I'm hearing. So perhaps like certain situations you're acting out of emotion, or you're overthinking things and you're saying things that you may not have thought about enough yet, that really don't need to be said yet. So maybe just like a little bit of more thinking time or processing time for you. And just really concentrating on what you're saying and the timing of what you're saying and who you're saying them to. Like, I'm hearing pick your audiences, and also pick the timing of things. Like maybe just not being too quick to say things without letting things naturally unfold here. Okay, so we also have this Sun card coming out here. So I do feel like here is like a certain sense of like you're worried about like your manifestations or these good things that you're trying to grow coming true. You're worried that it's not going to be what you desire or take off how you wanted. But it definitely will be, with the Sun coming in here. It's like, don't lose hope of what you feel. You feel it deep down inside you. You feel this happiness, and you feel what you want coming into your life. And you know that you're manifesting it and it's coming in, and just really appreciate it and just let it happen as it's meant to, and as the universe is delivering it to you. Trust that the universe is delivering it to you in the way that it's meant to be delivered to you. And there are a lot of good times on the horizon here. I definitely feel for you. There's a lot of excitement, erupting here for you. And so definitely a lot of good times ahead for you here, and a lot of happiness for you to just claim it as it comes. What else do we need to know here for group 3? What do I see coming here? Okay, so we have the Fool coming in here. So I do feel like this is really the fresh new beginning for you. This is a really start of something really brand new. And I do feel like in a lot of ways it's not spiritual, but your spiritual practices will really help you through it. And it's going to be really important for your own growth and development, to be able to really lean on and utilize your spiritual practices right now, because everything is unknown. I feel like whatever this is for you is something completely new to you. Like I was saying before about like this retrieving parts of your soul from the past that you've never experienced before but have always been there. It's like, it's like a brand new exciting journey for you. So you're going to be discovering parts of yourself that you haven't discovered yet, and you're going to be having new experiences that you haven't had yet. So it's a very exciting time for you, and it may be scary. It's definitely scary. I mean, like, it's keeping you up at night. And you've got to really listen to who you are and be really true to your heart here. And no matter, how scary or vulnerable you may feel, you've got what it takes. You've definitely got something special. You've got what it takes. You've got something unique about you. So it's okay to be vulnerable. The people that appreciate what that uniqueness is will be in your life and will stay in your life and will soak up all of that lovely energy that you have to give them. Okay, we do have the Chariot. It came out reversed, so I am feeling to read it reverse. So I do feel like it's just like a little bit of a time to like pull back, or pull back your energy a little bit. Realize when you need to pull back your energy, and focus your energy into other areas, into your spiritual practices, into your just day-to-day life, meeting your other needs. So yeah, just like, you don't need to force anything or rush anything. Just let everything unfold naturally and slowly, and how it should progress. And yeah, it will all progress how it should in the end. What else we have? We have the Eight of Cups here as well. So what I'm getting is for just letting everything come and go. Like there's really a releasing of attachment here. So maybe you're just really focusing on allowing things to be what they are, like allowing certain situations to unfold how they are, how they're meant to, allowing certain people to be how they are, say what they say, just just letting them be, letting things be. And the right things will stay in your life, and the things that are not right for your life will come and go. And it's just really about enjoying those good moments at the time. And yeah, just enjoying the ebb and flow of the journey, and the highs and lows of this adventure that you're on. There's always going to be exciting times and then not so exciting times. So just enjoy those happy times when you can, and make the most of them when you can. Okay, and underlying energy here is also the Death card. So I do feel a definite big transformative period for you, like really stepping into new sides of yourself, stepping into parts of yourself you've always wanted to be, parts of yourself you've always wanted to explore. So yeah, for some of you it could be a literal, you could be exploring new addition to your family, like pregnancy, starting a family, starting to think about children. It could be that kind of rebirth, birthing, but it also could just be like a rebirth, a coming into yourself, a whole new self, and really finding yourself and feeling into your soul and your heart here. Okay, I'll grab some oracle cards for you here now. Group 3. So you've got Nightmare, Psychic Protection, Shield, and Bad Dreams. So yeah, I was speaking a little bit about these cards throughout the reading, but I'll read from the book here. Blessing, time to understand that at night we can be vulnerable and begin to work consciously towards lessening the fear of darkness, reclaiming healthy sleep, diminishing the reliance you may have on sleeping aids. Dreams which disturb you will finally be understood and then depart for good. A shift in your own energy will seal auric entrances to irritating and greedy little entities who are stealing your energy. You now have great support in seeking peaceful sleep, a great and beautiful human need. Curse, you may be living in fear and unable to understand how you can make changes to your sleep patterns. It is time to get information on how to create better sleep. Your sleep patterns may be reversed and you may be experiencing an almost nocturnal existence, which may be affecting your body's chemistry and magnetic field very strongly. Know that you are protected and shielded when you sleep. You will soon be having nourishing, healing sleeps from which you awaken revived and ready for each day. Okay, and from this one here, you have protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. You're being called to protect your energy and call back your power. May all the lost pieces return home now. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Do not keep your tabs open. Shut down energetically each night. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events, so it's important to keep checking in. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. Keeping your energy clear takes work. As we go through life, we can give away our power, so it is important that we call it back by cutting energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, relationship, or soul memory that you are being called to call back your power from? Check into your body and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit of an energetic clean up. So maybe some of you are feeling blockages in a certain chakra area and would like to do some energy work on clearing those blockages. Perhaps look into some Reiki. But yeah, that is everything I have for you, Group 3. I hope you've enjoyed that reading, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.